So what's up everybody? Yes, been a long time. I know I've been dealing with a lot of issues in my personal life. I just want to say thank you to the homie right here. He's always asking if I'm okay. He was one of the first people actually to support me at my lowest on YouTube. So I'm going to continue to do this. Don't worry about it, guys. It's just that I had a lot of personal issues. I'm not stopping. But yes, I've been caught up with Black Clover. I even watched the movie. I'm going to do the movie review. Honestly, that movie got me emotional seeing Black Clover animated. But this chapter is very interesting. So let's get into these Black Clover 363 spoilers. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, You already know, so I shared me with some false copyright strikes before. So let's get the channel back to 5,000. You guys know I'm going to continue regardless how messed up my personal life got. I'm still going to fight, still going to do videos. So I've been caught up. I've been reading Black Clover. It's been basically the beacon of light. It reminds me how much I love Black Clover. I mean, I loved seeing how the last chapter, basically, we saw the Black Bulls getting to the witch's forest. I thought literally 𝙲𝚘𝚎 forgot about the Witch Queen, but clearly he didn't, and he's using her as a point to access the land of the rising sun, and I think that's awesome. And then that carries on in this chapter in Black Clover 363. The beginning of this chapter is called Standing in the Way, which gives you an idea as to what's going on, because last chapter the Black Bulls are basically trying to go to where Asta's at, realizing that he is still alive and that there is a way to get to him because he's technically so far away that he can't really get to the Clover Kingdom in time. It'll probably take him like a week or a month of travel time. I find that interesting, and I wonder if, because Yami was apparently out at sea for a very long time, and then he eventually landed in the Clover Kingdom. I wonder if the Witch Queen, the Devils, Lucius had anything to do with it. I think that Lucius most likely opened that gap. The chapter opens up with Lucius talking to Yuno, typical bad guy stuff. Lucius says to Yuno, "You seem to be very attached to Asta, but even if he's alive, he's not coming. I've taken care of that." Basically, it's giving you a hint as to where this chapter is going, what the title is about. And also makes me wonder, like, does Lucius know about Sister Lily? Like, I think he understands that Sister Lily, something's up with them. Like, I know he probably saw Sister Lily as a pawn, but those paladins never came back. So you can kind of assume that there's some type of force, some type of power is able to go against you. So pretty sure he has an idea that Asta's alive. I know that he can't really see the future because of Asta's influence, which is, I think, amazing. But you could kind of assume that Asta's alive. So then we switch back to the witch's forest, which basically I was saying before, where the Black Bulls are attacking Damnatio, telling him not to interfere with their spell. It's kind of letting you know that Lucius is making sure the Black Bulls do not get to where Asta's at, and there's not a point of access between the two basic continents. Kind of crazy point. It'd be kind of cool if there's a Black Clover continuation, or at least a Black Clover somewhat story in the same universe but in a different continent, in terms of like we learn more about what continent the land of the rising sun is at. I hope we get to learn a little bit more about that, because there's just so much world building in Black Clover. But I know this is the last arc. However, hopefully we can get a continuation. Instead of weekly, you get something like monthly, similar to Dragon Ball Super. We'll see, because 𝙲𝚘𝚎 probably just wants to break from doing the weekly mangas, and I can understand. I mean, because unfortunately after this chapter there's another break. So I kind of hope that we do get a continuation of this, because it seems like there's a whole different landmass where the land of the rising sun is at. But let's get back to the spoilers. I know I always do that, sorry y'all. So Damnatio uses scale magic, scale domination. So Damnatio is actually a paladin. A lot of us thought this was just gonna happen because we figured out that Lucius actually didn't kill people. We figured that Lucius just wanted basically pawns, and Damnatio is a great pawn because technically Damnatio is a royal. I wonder if Lucius has another royal paladin, and that's how he was able to wiggle himself in the Clover Kingdom, because it seems a little bit weird how a foreigner from the Spade Kingdom was able to get into the Clover Kingdom, become the Wizard King. So there has to be something there. Damnatio says, "As a paladin, before my balancing scales, any magic tilts towards us the right ones." We're gonna have to wait until the actual official translations are out, because that's kind of, I don't understand that. And then Damnatio says, "The future of the devil who disturbs the peace must be prevented for a just and orderly world in Lucius-sama's land." With that, some legless angels combine to attack with a huge beam. They're going in. Lucius and his pawns are not giving any chance for the Black Bulls to reach Asta, because he knows for a fact Asta is a threat. And I kind of like that. Like I said before, if Lucius can't see the future, because I think it was last chapter, he saw that Yuno was able to actually defeat one of Lucius's bodies or clones or whatever, wouldn't it make sense to say that Asta's still alive because he's still affecting this future of this timeline? You can kind of put two and two together. I see why Lucius is going all in and trying to destroy everything right away. He's not leaving anything to chance. So I kind of like that about Lucius as a villain. You know, a lot of villains in anime, they kind of just like, they're too arrogant and they make a mistake. Lucius, so far, he's looking like that villain. So I really like that. And now we go back to Yami versus Morgen. This is like something we've been wanting to see. We don't see Charlotte. That makes me wonder what's going on with Charlotte, as well as Mariona. What's going on with her? Honestly, she probably died. Morgen says Lucius-sama sees the path to peace in the world, and he sees a distrustful movement in the Witch's King forest that can hinder it. I think as Morgen says this, I'm pretty sure Yami realizes that, hey, this is probably my squad. This is probably the Black Bulls, because of what his dialogue is afterwards. I'm pretty sure he's probably thinking like disturbance in the Witch's forest. Could that be Asta? It's kind of interesting to see that Noella isn't with the Black Bulls. She doesn't really know that Asta's still alive yet. I would love to see her reaction when she sees Asta get to the battlefield. Morgen says, Yami, let's be reborn and protect this country together once again, just like the old days of the Great Deer. And this is what I was saying before. Yami's like, sorry, Morgen, we no longer work together. I got my own squad now. So I'm pretty sure he has an idea that the Black Bulls are actually where this disturbance is in the Witch's Forest. Maybe he has an idea that, hey, there's still some hope. I just hope that Yami doesn't end up like getting another death blow. And I wonder if Jack is going to get reborn as a paladin yet. He's just kind of like dead. We go back to Damnatio versus the Black Bulls, and then the large beam was prevented by trap magic, and some of the Black Bulls show up to fight Damnatio. So Damnatio goes, again, another hindrance, you foolish ones who have given in to the devil. And then chapter ends and we have a break next week. This chapter was very interesting. I really enjoyed it, like I said before. So let's see where Black Clover goes in the next couple of chapters, but I'm very excited as a fan where this is going, because we get to see Asta come in soon. So that's basically all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video. Let me know what you think about these spoilers. I am back, y'all. I'm gonna do the movie review soon, so sorry about the wait, but thank you guys for rocking with me. I didn't lose that many subscribers. I'm guessing you guys knew that I was going through something. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, and just know that I appreciate you guys as an audience, and thank you for like sticking with me, because it's not easy doing these videos, man. All right, like if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.